What's up YouTube? It's Eboni Chauntae and I'm back with another video. So this video is going to be my 2018 foundation routine. I've added some new steps, I'm sorry, and some stuff is still the same. The eyes are very simple, no lashes. I just have mascara on and the brows are natural, blah blah blah. So I have a blank canvas. So let's start with moisturizing the skin. Now I'm going to get into my skin. Lately my skin has a lot of dry patches. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right now I'm moisturized a little bit. Like I put a little bit of face lotion on, but normally like my face is a dry patchy mess. And the reason I'm talking like this, if you guys can notice, my wisdom teeth is coming in. And girl, I am in pain, so I'm trying not to put so much pressure on this side, so I'm like talking with my tongue. If it's annoying, I'm sorry, but girl, I am really suffering right now. I'm like in major pain as I'm sitting here talking to y'all. So but yeah, I don't know, you guys can notice I'm getting more dark spots, and it could be because of the vitamins I'm taking, it could be because of the meds that I'm on. I don't know, I'll have to look deeper into it. But yes, my face is a dry mess, so I have to do a series of things before I can even think about putting a foundation on my face. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to start with our first facial spray, and this one gives me a good glow. This is the Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mist with propylene, I want to say that's that word, and argan oil, and it's a nourishing mist, hydrant, and protector. So I just give this a good shake, take the sprayer, and I don't dose in it, but I kind of get a good layer of it on my skin. And what I do now is I take the beauty blender and just give it a nice pat so that it gets like really into my skin, because my skin needs all the moisture that it can get, because I am a dry mess. So now I'm taking the Mario Badescu. This should not be a stranger to anyone, but if it is, this is Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And I just take this, do about 4 squirts, 2 on each side, and I also pat this in as well, because like I said, I need all the moisture I can get. Now you can see I'm a little oily now, but that's okay. I'm also going to go in with a dewy illuminator. This is by Wet n Wild. This is in the color, doesn't have a color, so I want to say it's like champagne. It's Till Prime Do Us Part. It does have a color. That's the name of it. And I'm just gonna put like maybe a squirt like that on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna concentrate it in like all the areas that I kind of want to glow. But now I'm just gonna put it everywhere. This is also has a moisturizer in it, so not only does it glow for me, it kind of helps me moisturize as well. So I want to say altogether I have like 3 moisturizer on, which is okay for me, because even in the summertime I need moisture, and even in the wintertime as well. All seasons I need moisture because my face is just so dry. Just let my bonnet. Now you can see I'm kind of glowing a little bit, but the foundation is definitely going to cancel those things out. Now not every day do I color correct, because sometimes the foundation that I'm using I don't need to color correct. So with this foundation I don't need to color correct, so I'm not going to. And the foundation we're just going to go in with today is the Sephora foundation. You guys know I did a review on this. I love this foundation. This is the 10-hour wear, and I'm just going to take it and literally that much on the back of my hand, And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. Now you guys know I normally take my sponge. And, you know, blend out my foundations, but I learned that with some foundations, a beauty blender is way better than a sponge. So that's why today you see me, I mean, a beauty blender is way better than a brush, I'm sorry. So that's why you see me using a beauty blender with this foundation, because I just like it. It gives me more coverage than a brush. When swiping it, it'll take away. So using my beauty blender, well, Real Technique sponge, and literally, you guys, that's the only pump that I need with that foundation. I don't need 2, 3, 4 pumps. Sephora, you did your thing. If only the wear was a little bit longer, that would be a favorite foundation of mine, if the wear was just a bit longer. But I've actually wore that foundation out for 10 hours, and yes, it's only meant to last 10 hours. But then again, I didn't really set my makeup. Like, I set it, but it wasn't as set as I wanted to be. That could also be a thing too. I'm not just gonna blame it on the foundation, because some foundations that say 8-hour wear or whatever wear, they're really meant to last longer than the time that they say it's supposed to last. But all foundations have potential. It's all about how you apply your makeup. So I'm gonna take that back. But I'm just blending, girl, blending away. So now I'm just gonna let that sit and set into my skin. But I love the coverage that just one. Now if I was going out, I would add a little bit more, but because I'm just, for the sake of the video, I'm just into Save foundation, I'm just gonna use one squirt. But as you can see, that one squirt did it for me. And I'm not too worried about my dark circles, because we're gonna conceal them away anyway. So that's fine. We're gonna let that get into our skin. I just like the fanning, kind of helps it along the way. So the concealers we're going in today is the Sephora Bright Future and the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm in the color 30 Cafe in this, and this is the color Toffee in this. So kind of, this one's like a little bit lighter, just a shade lighter. But we're gonna go in with Sephora first. And I don't like this applicator, but I mean, whatever. But I do like the concealer. If only the applicator was a bit better, I wouldn't really have anything to say about this concealer. But it's kind of, you know. So I'm just putting it in all of my highlight areas. And that was the Sephora. And I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. I'm actually gonna let my under eye sit for a minute, and I'm gonna blend everything else out. Oof. This concealer, honey. One thing about this concealer is it moves a lot when you try to blend it out, but as you can see, it gives you that, oh, it gives you such great coverage, although it moves a hell of a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend out Sephora first. So I'm using the pointy part of the beauty blender. Then I'm gonna go in and use the butt part to really stamp it in there. Now don't forget, we're still gonna add the Maybelline, but we're just laying down this a 4 first. And me, you know, this is not, I still practice, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect at anything. I'm just doing what's best for my skin and still learning, you know, still learning how to apply makeup and everything else. So I'm just showing you guys what I learned. Taking the butt part and really getting it in there. But now we're going in with Fit Me, and this is just for extra coverage. Oh, I forgot how bad their applicators are too. Oh, let's go ahead in with Miss Sasha. I'm taking this brush right here, and we're just gonna, oh, she is so messy. Why is she so messy? I'm just, you know, really taking my time with Sasha, because she really just gets all over the freaking glaze. For face powder, I'm taking this e.l.f. It's the finishing powder. It's in the color Dark Deep. So that's what I'm going to blend out my the rest of my face with, and then I'm going to wipe away the bake. So I'm just taking a big fluffy brush, and I'm not sweeping, I'm patting. As you can see, I'm patting the powder in instead of swiping motions. But when I'm wiping the bake, that's when I swipe. So you'll see me do that and then pat the powder. Let's move on to our highlighting section, and then guys, we're going to close out the video. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. You guys, this highlighter is so beautiful. Look at that. So I'm not going to set my face first. I'm going to highlight. So I'm just taking a little bit, taking the excess. You guys, look at that. Oh, it's like the perfect summer glow. Oh my god, so beautiful. Now I'm not going in too harshly because I'm going to use another one over top of this. So I'm literally just so this is out of a highlighting palette I got from Burlington Coat Factory. They actually sell good makeup, guys. I'm taking this color right here. It's called Summer. Tap off the excess. Oh my god, that is so so beautiful. To ensure that I stay moisturized throughout the time that I'm, you know, keeping this makeup on, I just go back in with the moisturizer sprays that I started with. So we're gonna go in with Pixie. Oops, wrong way. And then we're gonna go in with, hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you can take some tips from this, and please check out your local Kohl's, Burlington Coat Factory. Five Below even has good highlighters and brushes and makeups now. Girl, shop cheap. You don't never have to start out, even for beginners, you never have to start out buying high-end makeup. That is something that I had to learn in the long run. But please don't think that you have to go out to Sephora and spend $150 on a foundation. You can go to Walgreens. They sell Wet n Wild, the Elixir, Fit Me Dewy. They sell the Maybelline Superstay, and those range from like $7 to maybe $11 depending on where you go. So never think that since you're a beginner starting in makeup that you have to spend bunches and bunches of money. You do not. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you have any questions for me at all, hit me up on any of my social medias that you should be following me on. Turn your bell on, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.